Breaking news. It's happening, my dear. The Sultan of Sokoto has said to the federal government, unknown gunmen are known. Arrest them immediately. With the emphasis on immediately. This is the Sultan of Sokoto. He said the people you are talking about, they are well known. Don't tell us, still, federal government, stop this play. These people you are calling this unknown, they are known. They are not spirits. Okay? They are not spirits. They are human beings. And they are working with us. They are on this face of the earth. They are not on the other side of the island. So they are all well known. Okay? So don't tell us that you don't know them. You know them very well. You know who they are. You know who they are. Arrest them immediately. Well, that is the Sultan of Sokoto, and he's coming up to tell Nigerians that, listen, we know exactly what is going on. These unknown people are very well known. So please don't tell us that they are unknown. They are very well known and we know them. Okay? We know them. You know them. We know them. Every one of us know them. So please cut the crap and just get to the story, get to it and let us know. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Sultan to federal government. Unknown men are known. Arrest them immediately. Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Sadiq Abubakar III, has asked the federal government to immediately take over forests and sweep areas serving as hideouts of criminals and killers across the country. Abubakar said in a statement yesterday by Rahman Nasser, Secretary General Kadi, that the criminals, killers ought to be fished out and prosecuted instead of our government giving them a fancy name of unknown gunmen. The Sultan, who is also the JNI President General, argued that the term unknown gunmen used to describe killers was no longer tenable and should be ignored. Immediately, the government should do their duty, their core work, and ensure that this unknown become known because it is not a spirit. The monarch specifically made reference to what he described as senseless, barbaric, and unprovoked killings of a pregnant woman with 4 children in Anambra State. He expressed worry that such killings in the southeast were becoming religious and ethnic driven. He therefore called on the government to not only look out for the unknown gunmen in the southeast, but also all across the country. Desperate situation needs desperate measures. Thus, considering a true task to get to the end of what is going on. The killings all over the country no longer acceptable at all. To Southeast governors and leaders, he said, they must rise up, wake up immediately, and rise up from what is happening and refuse to allow this unknown gunman to destroy their very region. My wonderful people, this is the new thing going on. The Sultan of Sokoto have made a serious statement and says this can no longer be acceptable. Nobody should call them unknown. They are not spirits. They are actually human beings. They are not spirits. They are human beings, and they are living on the face of the earth. They are not spirits. They are human beings. And so the government should do their duty and their due diligence, and fish out these people. I'm glad, Sultan of Sokoto, you are speaking this. You know, I understand what happened to Fatima. We send our condolences to the family, but we want more stronger voices coming from the north, not only in relation to what has happened to Fatima, but also in the north. People from the south also wants to do trade and business with those from the north. Recently, the region has become so dangerous, nobody's thinking of even going there to see their auntie or family members for holiday. Unless you're looking for something else. Unless you're sincerely looking for something else. You know? So the term unknown, it's actually a deception. What do you mean by unknown? They are known. Somebody knows them. So it is not a clear statement. It is just a statement of deceit for them to cover their incompetence. Both in the north and the south, especially the southeast where this happened to Fatima, it's really sad that this happened to Fatima at all. Okay, this happened to Fatima and her lovely 4 kids. It's sad. This is stirring up and want to cause, unnecessary tension. But we should not allow such. And the government of Nigeria has found a new way of hiding their incompetence and no true records to accountability for the people they said they are serving. So they hide under the disguise, say unknown gunmen. And it should be acceptable. Everybody should just go home and just say, yeah, they were unknown. It is what it is. Accept it. They were unknown. How do you say they are unknown and that is it? They were unknown, that is it? So nobody knows their identity. They can't be fished out. Where does that happen? Where does that happen? Only in Nigeria where people can do some things and get away with it. So these are very difficult and trying time of things that are going on, and why nobody, okay, I repeat, nobody should take things just quietly and just sit down and do nothing. Okay. So these are very, very serious times on what is happening and why we all must begin to, arise. Okay. Arise and begin to work together as one entity in synergy and begin to speak out against everything and anything that is holding back this nation for truly making progress. Okay, we need to work at it. We need to do everything humanly speaking possible as much as we can to ensure, that there is true help for every single person. So it is about time that as a nation, as a people, we begin to work at it, we begin to do everything we can. Okay? It's sad, but these are things going on. How can people go ahead, not only just the mother, but the children? It's really, really sad, honestly speaking. It's really sad. And we cannot keep quiet and pretend that these things are not happening. Sadly, they are really happening. And we need to begin to put checks and balances in place. We need to begin to put things in place. Okay? We need to begin to put things in place. So it is what it is. It is what it is. There are all kinds of, terrible things going on. All kinds of vices. Okay? All kinds of vices. So my wonderful people, the time to arise and to refuse these things is now. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.